we're really close together.
Oh, yeah.
We're live for the first time in months. Well, not for the first time, but like on Cannabis Closet platforms.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Or a month or two.
Or something.
We needed it, y'all. You probably needed it too.
And I will just be honest with you that I don't think that we're back permanently right now. We wanted to come back and catch up on some news stuff that has been happening, you know, because Ohio just legalized and, you know, things like that. And then we got something to do while we do it, because we're trying to like figure out a new format or whatever. But this time around, we're gonna try some food. We're going to eat some food with you while we talk about the news. So we're also live on Instagram right now. So if you follow us on Instagram, it's Cannabis Closet 420. Follow us on Instagram. The show is being brought to you by Queen Kitty Seltzer. Pop this kitty, put it in your mouth. No sugar, no sweeteners. It's like really super refreshing water, and there's no yak in the back. So you'll absolutely love it. Give it a try. QueenKittySeltzer.com is where you can find it. And, you know, there'll be a small delivery fee, but you can handle it. It's fine.
Worth it.
So I got this kit for us to try. And then I got some extra stuff to go along with it. Oh, I guess we should roll a blunt.
Yeah.
That would probably be the first thing.
Probably be in line with what we might, you know, do.
Let's do that. I have blunt rolling. Guess what, everybody? We all roll blunts now. It's real life. At one point, it was literally, I was just like, if we wanted a blunt, I was going to roll it. But then I was gone for a weekend. and
things happened.
She rolled some blunts, and then she was like, this is easy. And I was like, I fucking told you.
I think these things make it easy. If I had to do
I don't know. I feel like regular blunt papers aren't horrible.
Isn't there a lot of saliva got to go on for them?
Maybe.
Like this, you just gotta lick it. And...
Maybe. So anyway, so while you're rolling that blunt, I'm gonna tell you, we got a Chamoy Pickle Kit that we're gonna give a try to. It's a lot of weird ingredients together. Oh, here's my little purse grinder. Everything I just handed you came out of my purse. So we're gonna try this Chamoy pickle, and so I got a Chamoy Pickle Kit because I was like, I don't even know like what all we need, right? So
and if we can get it in one place,
right? So I got this Chamoy Pickle Kit. I already pulled the pickle out of it because, well, we refrigerated it. But anyways, and we're gonna unbox this.
If you like warm pickles, and that's
unbag this in a minute after we get our blunt going. But so I got this, and it came with one pickle, and we were like, we'll just split it, right? But then I was like, let's get another pickle. So, because there's enough ingredients in here, you can make probably a couple. So I got more pickles. I got hot pickles and like regular pickles. So we can choose on that. This comes with Takis, but I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm not on the bandwagon for Takis. I'm just not. But I've seen some people do it with Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So I got those. And then I want to show you guys this, because if you're like even close in age to me, you're going to know what I'm talking about. But so the kit comes with one fruit roll up and one fruit by the foot. And so we need another fruit roll up and another fruit by the foot. So I got those here. I'm not advertising for them, but I got them. And anyways, but you guys, if you're like close in my age, do you guys remember when fruit roll-ups first came out, like in the 80s? They were so good. These are garbage.
Because it was real sugar. Now
it was real fruit. It was real fruit, real sugar, like real ingredients.
Real ingredients.
And my favorite was the apple cinnamon ones. They had like a berry one with a bunch of like, I think blueberry and raspberry, but you could see the fruit bits in it. Really, really fucking good. So I got those fruit roll-ups, but right next to it, I was like, oh shit, they got Gushers. I'm so disappointed. I feel sorry for you kids.
It's like
these Gushers are like the size of my little pinky tip, and there's not hardly no gush in them, and they're super thick too. Like our gushers were the size, almost the size of a fucking nickel, not quite, but probably like the diameter
At
of a
least
dime.
a dime.
Yeah, probably the diameter of a dime, and they had like major gush, and then the skin wasn't like super thick. It was thick enough to hold the gush.
Yeah,
but
you
it
could
wasn't like
squish it.
you could squish
You
it.
could squish it.
These are kind of garbage. I feel it's the
Now
the
they're
name of this. I named this episode "They Don't Gush Like They Used to." They
They don't.
They don't gush like they used to. I don't know what possessed us to decide to come on today and do this, but here we are. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
She's rolling up a blunt, and then we're gonna get that going. And then once we get that going, we're gonna start this chamoy pickle thing, and we're gonna talk about what's going on in the world, including Ohio just legalized. So we definitely need to talk about that. What?
Oh, I just like when I was putting the weed in there, I like crushed the whole paper into
I
itself.
was like, what's happening? This is like the worst ASMR.
It is.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, like, you're right. Being on camera and doing it versus just doing it, it's a whole nother like feeling.
Yeah, because people, even though people aren't watching, people are watching.
And I mean, not that I care, like, but it's just like, why do I feel this pressure? My hands are all sweaty. Super serious. We're gonna pop these kitties.
I was not gonna put those in the glasses.
Oh,
okay,
like,
that's
what?
not what the glasses are for. The glasses are not for the kitties. There's a massive amount of pickle juice. Oh, I didn't get no napkins. That's what I forgot.
When I'm done with this, I'll go grab them.
I'm just gonna pull up the internet right now. My watch is like, why don't you work out today, bitch? I just want to pull up this so that we can just kind of get started on. I want to talk about Ohio for sure because I think it's great that they legalized, but I actually did not read the bill.
I didn't read what they did.
Didn't read what they did, so would really love to see what that means in the whole scheme of things. So Normal has some interesting stories happening here. So clinical trial, oral CBD administration proves to relieve dental pain. That's pretty fucking good.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does. Lowers inflammation.
It can absorb into the gum line.
Gum line, yep. So, okay, so this was from October 31st.
Yeah, we haven't been.
It's been a couple months since we've been on, so.
Yeah, we did the
Hey, what's up? We're going to try chamoy pickle today, but first we're rolling a blunt, so.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
We're getting a blunt rolled. You tell me if you want me to do it, I will do it. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today while we're doing this chamoy pickle situation, which we've never had one before. I have no idea what we're getting ourselves into. We're going to talk about what's going on in the world of cannabis. Specifically, we're going to focus on Ohio today. A majority of Ohio voters have approved Citizens Initiative Measure Issue 2, legalizing the possession, home cultivation, and retail sales for those ages 21 and older. Cannabis legalization is an issue that unites Democrats, Republicans, and Independents. And this is Paul.
I'm going to have you do this.
Okay.
I'm like
Are you just making
a huge mess?
Yeah, cool.
I'll go get napkins.
So Ohioans have seen similar legalization laws adopted in neighboring states, and they know that regulating the cannabis market is preferable to the failed policy of prohibition. So we're going to talk about that today while we try these chamoy pickles. And the initiative is Initiative 2. So we're going to take a look at that, or Issue 2, actually. We're going to take a look at what that looks like and, yeah, break it down. See if it's a good law for Ohio. Not all legalization is good legalization. We want legalization across all 50 states, of course, but we want national legalization, but we want it to look right, you know?
And, just to remind y'all, when we legalize recreationally, this is all for taxes and going back to the government versus helping patients and, having access for that as well. So if you are in states that haven't legalized yet and you have a medical program, support your medical program. And then also be in the discussion to see what happens and as those laws for recreational and adult use come into play, make sure they're in favor of, still our community and not necessarily the man. So that's just always our message is read what's going on before you vote yes for it.
Yeah.
Just because legalization is, we think it's a good thing. It tends to also come along. It can be a good thing. It can be a good thing. It does come along with some other, as it always does, with other things tied to it. What up, Daniel? How you doing?
It's been a while since we've been on. We decided to come on today. We're gonna do a Chamoy Pickle challenge situation. It's not challenge, right? It's all flavors I like. So
I know eating them all together and making a mess is going to be the challenge.
So I'm just looking for my pickle juice. Poker thing.
I know. As I noticed, that wasn't in there.
Where is it? I cannot live my life like this.
I know we make all these kits so that we have separate kits, and then
see if there's anything
they all end up in the same place.
Yeah. See if there's anything in that tray, in the rolling tray. Thanks. Okay, it's been massive. I mean, I wouldn't say a massive success, but I did see the expungement of some records. We won't call it a massive success. Calm down.
More taxes are not
down.
Success.
We're not talking about Missouri today.
We're just talking. We're talking about Ohio.
We're going to talk about Ohio today.
And see what Ohio did.
And thank you. They're green. There's green and gold going on in here. We appreciate that.
You hear the background noise. It's
the floor guy.
The floor guy is doing his thing.
Getting new floors upstairs. It's going to be dope. But it's been a few months since we've been on, so we decided to come on and have some fun and have some discussions. I'm gonna need another crutch piece. So invite your friends. Let's talk about Ohio today and everything else that's going on in the news. We will touch on Missouri. I'm not a big. Anyways, we won't talk about why I'm not a big fan right now. But I still love y'all. But I'm just. Okay, just over it right now. Over. Some of y'all just have wasted my time. That's all. Okay, here we go. I got it rolled. Nope. It should fit on that thing.
It's the angle. I'm trying to get an angle.
Yeah. Okay, here's that. All right, we got our blunt rolled. Now we're gonna do the Chamoy pickle situation, and then we're gonna talk about Ohio. They did just legalize. We're gonna do the summary of the law. We're not gonna read the whole text. Oh my God, that's for
Later.
Oh yeah, we need one of those. Jesus Christ, be more prepared, right?
It's been we didn't even have a joint roll for to even like light up and start it up.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm coming.
I'm hungry too.
Oh, good. We're about to eat a pickle.
Okay,
here's that.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got the Chamoy pickle kit. So we got a pickle kit, and it came with instructions. But it came with a pickle, and I bought 3 more. So I got hot options as well. So we have choice between regular and hot. That's what we have choices of. Okay. So then I'm just gonna put these over here. So then the kit comes with, hold on, let's look at what the kit comes with. Okay. The kit comes with a little tiny bag of Takis. A little bag of Takis. It comes with a fruit by the foot. These things, they're called squinkles. They're like little spaghettis.
They're like watermelon straw
like things.
Straw like.
But then they have like, I think, tahini on them or something. Or something's on them. Anyways, it's got that. It's spicy, is what I'm saying. We got a regular fruit roll up. We got some Lucas Polvos. It's a powder. And then we got some Lucas Gusano, which is a liquid, it sounds like. So we have that. We have what is this called? A tamarind spoon. And we have some tahini. And then we also have some limo sprinkles. So we have all that. Okay. I brought plates because I felt like this was going to get messy. But we're going to prepare these. We're going to give them a try. And we're going to talk about Ohio. So I actually got some extra stuff. I'm not a big fan of Takis. So I got some hot Cheetos for me to use. Because I've seen some people use hot Cheetos. And then we got extra fruit roll-up. Because we only got one fruit roll-up in the pack. So we got extra fruit roll-up. And then we got an extra fruit by the foot. So. Woo. So I brought spoons too. First.
Yeah, we'll just line it with
cups
this. I don't
too.
think we're gonna be able to dig that out with.
Well, you're supposed to like dip it and like.
Yeah, well,
I don't fucking
they're
know.
like dig out the. I don't know.
And then I brought regular size plates because I felt like this was gonna maybe get a little messy. There you go. Everybody gets a fruit by the foot. We're gonna share the spaghettis, and we're gonna share this stuff right here. And then you got a fruit roll up. I got a fruit roll up. Okay. So, let's look at the instructions. That's important. Okay, so the first thing you do is, of course, take the pickle out of the bag, and it says to save the juice for later. Take your first bite of the pickle, just to get your mouth watering, and this will make it easier to hollow the pickle out. So that's going to be the first thing we do. We're going to hollow the pickle out. It says to use a tamarind spoon. To dip that into like pickle juice and you won't regret it or whatever. What's up, girl? We're going to do this Chamoy Pickle Challenge. It's going to be fucking great. Stick around. We're also on YouTube, if that makes it easier for anybody. And Facebook, actually. I put us on Facebook. I wasn't going to, but I did. We're doing the Chamoy Pickle Challenge. Or kit. It's not a challenge. It's a kit.
It's just a thing that people are doing. So this company is like selling the whole kit together. Like,
yeah,
it's cool. I
got it on the TikTok shop. So then you dig out the stuff out of the middle, and then it says wrap the pickle with the fruit roll up, and then secure that wrapping with the fruit by the foot. And then you put in the center of the pickle, you put the crunchy chips, the squinkles, and then the little sauces and the powders.
I'm gonna open all these.
And then it says, then you take your first bite. I am also skeptical, but we're going to talk about Ohio's new laws today. And we figured we would do something while we did that. That was kind of fun and entertaining. And so that's what we're doing. Did you want to go with a hot pickle or a regular pickle?
I'm going to do a regular pickle.
I'm also going to do a regular pickle. So we got the hot pickle for later. I'm super excited about that. I think also we have enough stuff here that we could probably do this again if we really liked it.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, do people do this again after?
I think so. Time? I think people eat them all the time after that or something. I don't know. I got questions about it because it's like sweet and sour and spicy and salty. And so I'm going to start unwrapping my stuff too. So we'll put all the stuff out on the table that we need. Put a little pile of those little spaghettis on my plate, and then we'll do the thing.
Do the thing.
There's that. We should open these up so that we have easy access to them. Probably should have done that before we got on camera, but whatever.
Whatever, we're doing it now.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
My football game starts at 2:05. So we'll see where we are at that point. I don't know what that was, but this thing will open. Open, damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'm nervous.
It's that whole the spicy, sweet, sour, sweet, spicy, and
Supposed to take this out?
I was gonna say, is there a thing underneath that keeps it from?
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. That's the.
Is that like the pour spout? Do you like? Oh, it's powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Powder.
So yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. And then I don't know if there's something underneath that. Make sure the tahini is open. Do you like their candies? Like the Mexican candies?
There we go.
Ew. It's just let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. I know that flavor. I know you do. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, this is so crazy. So it might be good. I mean, you might be good with all the different flavors, but we'll see. Okay. Oh no. What is?
That's the
What's
that's
that?
the Gusano.
Is that this stuff? Am I supposed to pour it on this?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
So we'll just use the one that squirts nicely.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna put this down.
Yeah, we're gonna put it down.
Okay.
Here we go. Be careful opening this shit. We got like glasses for the juice so that it doesn't get like super fucking crazy.
It tells you to save the juice.
Save it and savor it and drink it if you want.
Drink it with your.
Who's a pickle juice drinker?
Me.
I love pickle juice.
I love pickle juice.
Yum. Cheers. We also have queen kitties, so to wash down. All right, I'm just gonna pour mine out on the. Jesus Christ. Well, anyways, I'm gonna make some lewd jokes today. Okay, so the first thing we have to do while we're on camera, that's fun, is oh, look at you. You guys, excuse me.
It's luck of the draw. Cheers.
Why I gotta do this on camera with this big ass fucking pickle? Okay. Now, we'll say you do have to like pickles to do this, at least.
Yeah. I think you have the advantage because you have a wider hole. Okay. I'm actually going to take another bite because I don't feel like it's wide enough.
Okay. Okay.
And then
how people do this? This feels. I'm just using a regular spoon right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I keep breaking mine. I feel like I would do better with a knife.
Maybe that's why they said to use this.
Yeah, but you gotta get some of the guts out, right? Because we gotta be able to get the other things in it.
Yeah. I don't know how deep you're.
Well, I figure we gotta stick Takis and Cheetos in there, so I'm gonna go at least going 2 inches.
2 inches.
Maybe 3.
You guys.
Whose
Whose idea was this?
Yours.
It was.
Okay. Napkins for this.
I don't know if it matters what brand of pickle you use. Mine's just okay.
I don't think it does. I think it's just whatever pickle you want to use. You're just going. The goal is this.
This is
all right.
Okay, I got it.
What's the next step?
Cheetos. Oh no.
Oh, I need this spoon. I need to brim it.
I put my mouth on this. I'm just watching that.
This is so
sexual.
This is the tahine spoon. It doesn't transfer very well.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, and then
it's a tamarind spoon.
Okay, this is reading.
Yeah,
and then we're wrapping the fruit roll up.
The fruit roll up. Okay, my fruit roll up might not go all the way around mine. He's pretty big. It's pretty bad. Okay. I might need another fruit roll up.
That's the one that came with the kit, and they went with like regular, like strawberry, and then mine's.
Mine doesn't even wrap all the way around. Jesus Christ!
Can you do the diagonal wrap? Would that help?
No.
Let me get need another one.
Another fruit roll up. I need 2 fruit roll ups for this one.
Go this way. Mine fruit roll up has a Game Boy and a lightning bolt.
What's up, y'all? We're trying the. Oh, these ones have tattoos on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one I don't know what mine has on it. Say hello in the comments if you're in here. We're trying this. These things are gross. Our fruit roll ups were way better than this. First of all. Okay, here we go. This is like an art project that you do if you're 5. Okay.
I have a lightning bolt and again, little Game Boy tattoo on there.
And then you have to take the fruit. This is so ridiculous. Who thought of this? It was a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old's got a bunch of fucking adults doing this. And you got to take your fruit by the foot, right? And then you got to like wrap. Oh my God. You gotta like wrap it around like this. So crazy. What am I doing right now? What are we doing?
We are making a chamoy pickle. We're supposed to be talking about Ohio,
It's
but
difficult
at
to
this
do both.
point, we
It's
have
difficult
to
do both.
keep an eye, and we actually read the,
I have the law pulled up.
Yeah, we're
gonna talk about it. Have it pulled up. Okay, so I have it wrapped in fruit roll-ups. So then the next step. So weird. It's already weird. All right. The next step. It was a 12-year-old or a stoner or a teenage stoner that thought of this. Okay, so I'm putting my hot Cheetos in here. I'm going to put like a few in here. guys can see. And and then the spaghettis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pull those. Yeah. Okay.
Let's start with mine. Okay.
So put those in there. And then what? It's the juicy sauce. Oh shit. It's coming out.
Oh, put your chips in it, and then squeeze the Lucas Pisano. Sprinkle the tahini.
Or this stuff, right? Either one. You do the tahini. I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Oh shit! The thing fell in the thing. The little tongue fell in there. Oh shit. Okay.
And then lemon powder.
All of it?
Sprinkle.
Both? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. My pickle's falling out of my fruit roll-up.
It says or, but
It says
we
or.
did
I
both.
thought, okay.
Okay. All right. I still have to put all of mine.
I'm gonna go for it.
And stuff it. Go for it.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm scared.
Ready for this reaction? Is this a good or a bad thing? Or you're gonna wait until I'm ready? Okay. What spaghetti? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Powders and then spaghetti.
Spaghetti and then powders. I don't know. Go all in. You're doing it on camera.
Mm-hmm. So we can
Let me try this again.
pictures later. Yeah. Little bottle of tahini is freaking amazing.
I liked it. Maybe I tried the wrong kind of Takis.
Yeah, because there's like a billion of them now.
I like those. Okay.
Okay, and then
You put the powders and everything?
I did those two.
Some spaghettis and everything?
Spaghettis. Here, I'll do both here too.
This is the weirdest shit I've ever. Cheers.
Cheers.
Like, I don't think I hate it. But I also don't think I love it.
This is indescribable.
It's super indescribable.
My suggestion would be to stuff it in like a burrito so that you get equal disbursement of taki and spaghetti, but that's me.
My suggestion would be to not do this at all.
Yeah, unless you want to taste something that.
Oh,
how's the Cheetos?
It's slimy. It's y'all's taste buds are built different or something. I don't know. These products on their own.
Oh, lovely.
Good. Well, I don't love these fruit roll-ups. They're kind of gross.
Pickles and fruit roll-ups
It's slimy.
should not go together. I did dry my pickle off.
It's slimy.
Mine was not too slimy, but
Ooh. I don't know why we chose to do that, but we did.
if there's a food thing
that you
We'll consider
think we
it.
should try.
We'll consider it
We'll think about it.
because some of those things are gross. And no,
I'm gonna need to take my enzyme.
I probably should have just cut one. What a waste of a pickle and a fruit roll up and a fruit by a foot. Because you could, honestly, I know people that would eat them like if they were all separated, they'd probably put them all in their mouth together. A deconstructed chamoy pickle.
Yeah, you know, I put Sour Patch Kids on my popcorn.
Yeah, I eat Pringles with Starbucks.
At the movie theater, but this took it a step too far. I thought, you know, maybe we would like it because we like all the components. But I was like, you know, it could be good. Sometimes
I don't understand the fruit by the foot and the fruit roll up. They are essentially the same.
they're the same thing, but I think it's just to keep them secure. So just use one. Just use the fruit by the foot.
Yeah.
But also, it was slimy. It was all right. If you guys want us to try something, tell us. We'll think about it. This is a no for me, dog.
Yeah, we're not making these for anyone. But support the company and give it a try. They send some fun candies
you might
with
like it.
You might like it.
That's my taste buds. People on the internet said they like it.
Yeah. It's different.
It's not spit it out on your plate. Gross. It's not horrible.
No. It's this is something interesting happening in my mouth flavor.
Not the first time that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want these spaghettis? She said you could try these nuts. These components on their own are very, I mean, you know, good or whatever. They're okay. These components together, not my favorite thing. Some of these components could be together, but not all of them. Not all of them all together. Let me show you guys these bullshit gushers.
These are fun, the spaghetti things. Squinkles. Salsa-getti.
Look how little this is. Look how little that is.
And it's all...
And it's super thick. There's hardly no gush. There's like a little...
No, it gets all like
it's
sucked
actually not
into
very-
the thick
in your
skin.
teeth.
Yeah.
It gets in your teeth. Are we keeping any of this shit? We'll keep the tahini.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the sour candy, and I don't even know what those are. Whether they taste like separate.
Well, we're gonna put them. Okay. Anyways,
If you want to try this and you want our leftover,
nah, don't do that. I think that's how people die from some kind of
just the
gut
powders.
fungus or something.
I'm not gonna send them this, the powders, because we're just gonna throw them.
You guys give it.
They
a try.
should give you smaller doses.
You guys give it a try if you want it. It wasn't my favorite thing, but also I'm 46 years old. My taste buds hit different these days. All right.
Let me see that plastic bag.
I'm gonna move.
I like that.
Okay. Today we want to talk about Ohio. We want to do something fun while we did it. I was kind of envisioning this whole idea that we were going to talk and do it, but that pickle was like overwhelmingly weird and difficult.
Yeah. But the format, yeah, we're working. We're gonna.
And if there's something you guys want to see us do or try, let us know
while we talk about current events.
That's what we're gonna do. For now.
My hands are sticky.
Thinking. Just a second.
Thinking.
Prepare for everything.
Oh, excellent.
Sexcellent. That's what she just said to me. It's true. Excuse me. If you're in the room, say hello. We'd love to say hello back. That was the chamoy pickle that we did. It was a little bit of a challenge to put it together. And also, if you got to think about textures, I would say that's a no for you too, dog.
Yeah, it's a sensory overload.
It is
Like
quite a lot going on with the senses. But on to more interesting shit. Let's see what Ohio did recently.
What did Ohio do?
They permit controlled and regulated sales. This is just their what is it?
Their title.
It is chapter 3780, right?
It's an act.
Act. Okay. Thank you. They defined a bunch of shit. Permit controlled and regulated sales, meaning they're going to open up dispensaries out there. What's up, El Malhi? Sorry, I'm eating Cheetos because we did the chamoy pickle. You can rewind. Anyway, it was not my favorite thing that I've ever done.
Like I chugged my whole time.
It's not the most disgusting thing I've ever put in my mouth either. So there's a lot you can unpack there. Go ahead and try that. Unpack that. Okay. So they're gonna have dispensaries. They're gonna reduce to in hopes of reducing illegal sales and provide safer, regulated, blah blah blah. Limit the transport of out-of-state cannabis. Good luck. They're going to establish a division,
which means it's going to affect them in the future if it does become a intrastate commerce.
Yeah. Well, I think yeah, we should look more into that part because I wonder if it actually is stated in the amendment or if this is just like this is why we did it.
Right.
Like we did it. Oh, Jimmy Carter's wife passed away.
Oh, that's very sad.
I saw they moved her to hospice care yesterday. Oh,
they're
so amazing. They were anyways. Okay. So I wonder if it's just like this is what the purpose of it is. Right? Because if it's let's see, and provide funding and social equity opportunities in the state as outlined below. So anyway, they're going to establish a division that's going to pay attention to what the fuck you guys are doing. The way that it's going to work, right. The way it's going to work is, and by the way, we're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So whichever one is easiest for you. The way it's going to work is the way it always works. They're going to start establishing license. They're going to have people attempt to get their license or whatever. They're going to give people their licenses, and then they aren't going to actually be enforcing very much in the beginning because it's really going to be about the admin stuff.
Right. This first part is just all about what they're establishing with that division and what they're going to be doing, the processes, the requirements for that division. Yeah. And then it does even go into, they call it they're saying prescribing. Yeah. Standards and requirements.
So yeah, they're going to go into what's going to be required. So they're like, yeah, we're going to legalize cannabis. And so now they're just going to get the law together. And then people are going to apply for the license. They're going to be awarded license. And then it's about building the business. And when does the first dispensary open? And I don't know where it's at. Where's the lighter?
Oh, here, I took it.
Oh, she took it.
I was using it as a prop.
So it's just going to be about that. So the reason I say that is because y'all are going to see, it's going to get crazy for a second. Ohio's going to get legitimately a little bit, you're going to be like, oh shit, you could just go into Ohio and buy whatever you want, right? Ohio. But That's because they're still in the process of the admin stuff. So in the beginning, when these places first start opening, they're not going to start, they're not going to be enforcing as much because they're still like kind of getting a hang of things, and they're still issuing licenses and stuff like that. So once that's all done though, you guys, if you are hearing my voice and you're opening a facility in Ohio, just follow the state rules, like right from the off the bat. Put in your SOPs. Make sure you're following all the rules as they're written. If you have a question about how they're going to be enforced, ask somebody. And that way, when they start enforcing these laws, you're not caught off guard, and you're not one of the ones that's going to get shut down immediately for not following the rules. A lot of people are going to try to loophole around stuff. They're going to try to like get stuff in the store that they're not necessarily supposed to have, or get sell limits above what they're supposed to sell, or have like edibles higher in limits than what they're supposed to have, or stuff like that. That's what always happens in the beginning.
Right. People are skirting the line of, what's allowed.
Yeah.
And they will be, and because they'll just be getting used to regulating things, they're also going to, it changes.
Yeah. So just follow the rules from the start, and that way you're not caught off guard. And I would also recommend, y'all already know, because y'all already have a medical program. But see, here's the thing: recreational or adult use is different than medical, and there's going to be some new players in the game. Those of you already playing the game already fucking know. But the new players that are going to come in are going to try to skirt the rules, like she said. And when they start enforcing these laws, those places are going to get shut down and fined, or fined and shut down, or both, or both. Yeah, and that's the other thing. They'll start getting stricter on the laws if the laws are being broken, like just fucking blatantly,
Yeah.
It doesn't make them happy. So that was the thing I was going to say is like, if you're in Ohio and you're planning on opening a business, the other thing you want to do is be real fucking agreeable with your division. Be real fucking agreeable with them, because they're gonna, instead of fining you for something, they're gonna be like, hey, fix that. Instead of shutting you down for something, they're gonna be like, hey, get it together.
Right, because they're walking through too. They're learning this for themselves as well. They're putting together how they're going to be overlooking and coming in as well, and building their processes. So, you know what? In the beginning, I know a lot of people that actually worked with the enforcement divisions to say, hey, we're our facility, we're open, and we want you to come in and, walk us through it too,
Right.
And got friendly with the enforcement divisions. The next thing on here is just saying that they're authorizing the forms of the adult use cannabis that will be sold under this act. So they're still establishing these things too, right? So this looks like it's more, are they taking the input of how things are, like this is an act saying we're legalizing it, right? But they haven't established anything else, basically.
Yeah, so I think these are just like, they have some baseline rules. This is what they presented to the public. This is what we want to do. These are the things that we're going to put in place and implement. So all of these things have to be done. They have to be put in place. They have to be implemented, because that's what the voters voted for.
Decided on.
But yeah, those are the things they're going to decide on. And then again, the first year of this is going to be really concentrated on licensing, on writing the rules and licensing. Provide division certain tax and blah 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 blah. So they're also going to.
Eyes. I thought that said transportation. I was like, why is the Department of Transportation?
Provide. So it's taxation. They're going to also provide requirements for adult use testing labs. They also will have like restrictions about where they can be. They can't be near a facility, looks like. So they can't be near other like cannabis facilities. Prohibits operating as an adult cannabis operator or adult use testing laboratory without a license. So that they're going to put some licensing in place. Here it is. A dispensary shall be issued an adult use dispensary license for current location of the dispensary. A level 1 cultivator. So they're going to have, they have this already in Ohio. They have it on their medical program. A level 1 cultivator shall be issued 3 adult use dispensary license at locations designated in a license application, and 1 level 1 adult use cultivator license for the current location of the level 1 cultivation facility. A level 2 cultivator can be issued a 1 adult use dispensary license at a location, at a different location. That's so crazy. Okay, anyways, designated in the license application. They can
oh gosh, wow.
This is crazy.
It's like you can't mix levels.
No, you can't. Yeah,
you can be a level 1 or level 2.
Level 2. You can't.
Which is probably, difference in licensing fees, money,
of course,
and
of
size,
course.
what you can grow. And I wonder if it so level 1. Yeah, okay.
Lots of different. Yeah, a dispensary shall be issued 1 adult use dispensary license at a different location as designated in the license application, and if the dispensary does not have a common ownership or control with any level 1 adult use cultivator, level 2 adult use cultivator, or adult use processor license applicant or licensee. Wait, what?
That's you can't, level 1 and level 2 can't play together, kind of.
But what, a dispensary shall be issued 1 adult use dispensary license at a different location as designated in the license application if the dispensary does not have common ownership.
So like maybe if they have a medical dispensary, they can have another facility in another location.
It's just not very clear.
But it can't be a level 1.
I'm like reading that like, am I?
No, it's very confusing. That's why I was like, okay. So this is why, again, we suggest reading. If you really want to become involved, read.
Yeah, if you want to get licensed, you've got to read these rules.
Everything.
You got to know what's going on because, and then ask questions. I'm going to be honest with you, though. They're not going to know the answers to your questions either. Now
they bring in level 3 here.
Yeah, there's a level 3 cultivation. To cultivate adult use. Authorize level 1 or 2 cultivator under the Act. Cultivate adult use cannabis, distribute, transfer, and sell adult use cannabis to other adult use cannabis operators, and acquire seeds, clones, plants, and other genetic material. The adult use cultivators would not be permitted to cultivate any adult use cannabis for personal, family, or household use under this license. But then a level 3 use cultivator.
We missed some of this up here. I think that talks about how many they're issuing as well. I just read that as you were reading that.
The Act requires the division to issue 40 level 3 adult use cultivator license and 50 adult use dispensary license, with preference to applicants who are participants under the Cannabis Social Equity and Jobs Program. Authorizes the division to issue additional adult use cannabis licenses 24 months after the first adult use operator license is issued, after the division considers elements outlined in the Act, and after a report and recommendation is set. It places a cap on the number of adult use cannabis operator licenses any person can hold at one time, which may be set by rule, but it doesn't say what it is. It just says it may be set by rule.
Right.
This is it's interesting how they do their cultivation out there, because I already knew that they did these different levels, and the different levels are about like the square footage basically, and how many plants they can grow within that square footage. So that's just basically what it is. So level 3 adult use. So wait, where was that other? Oh, here it is. Under level 3. cultivate, adult use cannabis, distribute, transfer, and sell. Da-da-da. It's the same. So it's the same. It's just it's about how much you can grow and what your square footage can be as to what level you have. Would not be permitted to cultivate any adult use for personal. So they can't make their own personal gains in their business facility, which you're not supposed to anyway. If you have a business, your money should be going in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was like, why isn't this going through? It's all, you guys. This has never happened before. This is so keefy and so powdery that it like clogged up my.
Let's see if I can get a different tool. That one was the worst for that. Here's some
know.
scissors. I'm just gonna
So
scroll
crazy.
through these
Yeah,
as
yeah, do
you're
it.
looking at that.
What the fuck?
It's all the same. I mean, this is just the general stuff of the levels.
I feel like they
who's
took
gonna
their-
get to play.
Yeah, I think they took their medical rules and just made them adult use rules, but you can grow. I don't know if you can grow under their medical program or not.
So this is the authorized allow for testing laboratories to be licensed for an adult use cannabis for testing purposes only. Research and operations as required by the division rule. Okay, so that's good. I mean, they're pretty get into testing rules. if you're in science. Go in.
I will tell you though, I would like to see what they're going to start doing about. They got to make rules in the beginning to protect the consumer from the testing facilities and the dispensaries just going rogue.
Right, and that's the thing too, is like what are the requirements to be a lab testing, and are we going to establish these standards across the board when if it does ever get legalized federally? How are we? Then does it still become? Is it just state rules? States control it. We're just going to allow that. What up? Little Bobby,
what's up, Little Bobby Customs?
How's cousin feeling? How are you both feeling? You guys have been going through it, so I've been sending y'all hugs and love.
We did a Chamoy Pickle challenge before we started talking about these crazy rules in Ohio. They're not crazy; they're pretty average, actually.
Yeah, they're the same, or they're rules.
They're rules.
But we're talking about adult use legalization in Ohio. Check out the rewind and watch the Chamoy Pickle.
It was
try
interesting. It was interesting.
We're in.
Loaded question, Bobby. Little Bobby Customs.
What up, real Scorpio King?
That's Shaw.
Hey.
It's our friend Shaw.
They have someone to answer to
Shaw,
as well.
cool.
If you mess up, they mess up, and then bam, nothing.
Yep. Yeah.
This also sets forth the following additional purposes of the Cannabis Social Equity and Jobs Program. It reduces barriers to ownership and opportunities within the adult use cannabis industry for individuals and communities most adversely affected by the enforcement of marijuana-related laws. They're establishing an industry that is equitable and accessible to the most adversely impacted by these marijuana-related laws in the state. Acknowledging that the individuals who have been arrested or incarcerated due to drug laws suffer long-lasting negative consequences. Family members, yes, okay, so they're just stating why they're doing it, which is all proper things. Let's see, what are they going to do really about it, though? They're establishing the program, which includes certifying program applicants based on social and economic disadvantage, develop a process for evaluating and adjusting the program goals, educate potential participants about the program. Yeah, the pre-work is always important about, when we're talking about social equity programs.
Mm-hmm.
Implement a compliance system for the program, Provide financial and technical assistance to persons certified under the program, encourage employment practices for adult use operators to hire and educate specified groups, study, find judicial and criminal justice reform, and what do you look?
Crutches. Oh, maybe over here. I might have them.
Provide program applicants protection from the Department of Development releasing certain application information as public record. Requires that any license preference under the Act and as a result of the program be based on substantiated evidence that the preference is needed to address the goals of the program. They'll create an advisory board for the program to provide recommendations on the program to the Department of Development.
Oof. I don't know. I don't believe in social equity programs. I've seen them all fail. Almost all of them.
And that's it. That's the chunk. That's all that's their equitable program, is that they're just going to make sure that everyone's being fair.
Yeah,
is that what all that said?
Good luck with that.
All right, Ohio.
It looks, but it looks like a pretty standard set of rules, to be very honest with you guys. It's a pretty standard set of rules to get started in a retail program.
They can't give it away. Let's see. Yeah,
everything has to be sold for a penny.
Let's see. Establish that for the purpose of supporting social equity issues, providing funds to support jobs and economic development, providing funding for host communities who have adult use dispensaries in their jurisdiction to support these communities, funding education. It's all the same thing. There shall be an adult use tax on the sale of adult use cannabis by the dispensaries to the consumers. Okay, so it's 10%. And the tax commission,
it's lower than a lot of places. So
the tax commission is authorized to adopt rules to administer the tax. Meaning, I guess, where it goes.
Yeah.
They're going to create the following funds in the state treasury for the purpose of receiving and distributing, accounting for revenue received for the adult use sales tax. So it'll go into, it'll have the adult use tax fund, the cannabis social equity and jobs fund, the host community cannabis fund, and the substance abuse and addiction fund, and the division of cannabis control and tax commissioner fund. So all monies collected from the tax will go into this adult use tax fund.
A lot of this is just going into where they're putting their taxes too. So it looks like a pretty standard set of rules that you guys voted on. Nothing to see here. Like all of the rules, there's going to be some push and pull. And there's going to be some great things and there's going to be some not so great things. But this looks pretty standard. It looks like, in the past, I think Ohio really pays attention to what their legislators are trying to pass concerning cannabis, because they've actually not voted no before. They voted no before.
Why?
Because there was verbiage in there that kind of led to monopolized cannabis, and they didn't want that. So they said no. They said, no, you can't monopolize the cannabis. We won't be doing that. So I think this is definitely going to be a better set of rules. As always, we're going to love some and hate some. But
keep your eye on, as they're establishing them, it's always available on the state websites.
And you check normal too. It has all the state rules on there and
links to there
and links and everything. And as those rules are starting to be written and solidified, they'll show up in those spaces. Also, you'll probably see a story about it, like Ohio did this or whatever the case may be. But congratulations to Ohio for legalizing. It'll probably be a little while before you see your first recreational dispensary open. But what will happen right now, we saw it happen in New York and New Jersey as well, and other places that legalize, is that you're going to start seeing people, your underground people start popping up in these little like spaces to sell their wares. I am not ever opposed to that. I think if you have a good underground connect, that's fantastic. But I also want to caution people to be careful about what they're buying, who they're buying it from, right? So, but you'll start seeing things pop up in like spaces like they popped up in bodegas and stuff, and spaces where you normally wouldn't see cannabis, because not everybody reads the rules. So they just see this headline that says that cannabis was legalized, right? And then that's it for them.
Question if you're buying flour at a bodega.
Yeah.
My sister walked into a place in Florida.
You're not quite there yet, y'all.
My sister walked into a place in Florida twice. Once when I was there, and once she just went in to go get some accessories. And
go ahead.
And they're selling flour on their shelves and and
speaking of Florida,
scary.
I need a special, like, like a friend in Miami. So just holla if you hear.
That's hard. Okay.
I
wish I had water, and I keep looking at this pickle juice, and I'm about to have
water. Where's your can? Why are you drinking my can?
I don't know. Where am I? Oh, it fell down.
I'm like, you got water. You got your own water. You just drinking up mine. Pop this kitty, put it in your mouth. That's the plain. It just tastes like water. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, the bubble gum. Grab the bubble gum.
Well, it takes some of her water too. I just want y'all to know that. Yeah, so my game just started like 15 minutes ago.
So we're gonna go.
Probably.
We're gonna finish this blunt.
It's so fucking good.
This was fun. I had fun doing this.
Dude, that shit was slimy as fuck. The texture. Time and place, baby. Time and place.
I was thinking more just the idea of doing the whole food thing and the
it doesn't have to always be food too. So
something, yeah.
If there's something you guys want us to give a try to, and it's kind of like reasonable for us to try it, we'll give it a try. But we're also going to educate you with some cannabis stuff. So
we want to go on adventures. We want to take it on the road.
If we're going to come back, we want to come back doing something fun, because to be honest with you, I was bored. This is
boring.
These
things are boring.
It gets boring,
though it's important.
Yeah, but you need to know. Like, people need to know it, and I don't want to. I mean, you can read it yourself, obviously, but like, not everybody's gonna do that, and it's fun to just gather around at the little table and have a little sesh with your friends and stuff. So we like to do. And today we did it with a chamoy pickle. For me, it was not something that I thoroughly enjoyed. It wasn't horrible. I'll say that. Like all of the parts, I liked all of the parts. Mm-hmm. I just didn't like all the parts together. But you might be different. People look at me crazy because, like I said, I put Sour Patch Kids in my popcorn. But
I would just do it differently. If you're gonna do a challenge, I'm like, I got ideas to how to make it not like that.
Yeah, that was a little messy and it was slimy, and that threw me off.
And that, yeah, I patted. I kept patting mine down. I was being dainty about it.
I was not. I went with it. I was like, this is the next step.
The napkin.
It's like that scene in Harry Potter where, like, nobody can figure it out, but he knows that you got to squish the bean.
Oh yeah.
The Half-Blood Prince.
Yes. All right.
Anyway, well,
that's that.
We hope you guys enjoy. Sorry we didn't tell you we were coming.
You did. You put out
a little bit. I did, but I didn't like say, "Hey, right now we're gonna," whatever, like we usually do. But hey, listen, follow us and set your alerts, and then you'll see our posts, and then you'll know we're here. Also, that's the best way. We're probably, when we come back permanently, probably going to go to a YouTube format strictly, and we'll go live on our Instagram. So you should be following us on both of those platforms. Went on Facebook today because we know we got a lot of people out that watch us on Facebook. So this will be posted up on there. But we encourage and urge you to follow us on the other two platforms because we are not going to be using StreamYard for very much longer.
Yep. Nope.
And StreamYard is how we stream to all the different platforms.
And sometimes, like, if we are out and about, it'll just be Instagram.
Yeah. So
that'll be our primary.
Instagram lives are
media.
super easy to do, and we can do them on the road. We can do them on a whim.
If you're not following us on TikTok, follow us on TikTok, and we could go live on TikTok as soon as we grow our audience. Right?
Yeah, we have to have 1,000 followers, so we can't go live quite yet. I have a backup on TikTok that's still sitting around, like, it just hovers around like low or high 700 to 800. My main account has like 12,000 followers, but I can't go live on it anymore. They won't give it back. So anyways, say love you. What else? Anything?
Are y'all doing anything
for Friendsgiving or?
Yeah. Grateful Day. Are you grateful? Going to be spending time with family, friends? Not at all. Are you working? If you are, sorry.
We're doing Friendsgiving Saturday. Who's watching us on who's on Instagram right now? Which one of y'all? Which one of y'all that came on here to watch us is still on here? I think we're gonna like order Chinese food on fucking Thanksgiving, and then on Saturday we're gonna have a Friendsgiving thing situation. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Oh, nobody. They didn't even want to answer me. They were like, fuck off. I don't want to tell you who I am.
We were just going to invite you if it was one of the peoples so that lives in the area.
Well, then don't tell me who you are. They came back.
Are
we're
they
talking
back?
shit.
I know. Anywho.
Any hoodle toaster strudel.
I think I'm done.
There it is.
And your game's about to start.
My game has
started. So
yeah, I have to turn it to the other thing. We're gonna bounce. We hope you guys enjoyed this Chamoy Pickle Challenge and the little chit chat we had about Ohio. We'll bring more stuff to the table when we feel like it.
Stay tuned.
You
set your notifications.
Come tell us you want us, and maybe we'll think about.
Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Come
up with all the ideas.
Our past episodes, we've come up with some shit, with some great guests that
I don't know. I will try something else food wise, but we
never did the fruit ice bowl.
I want to do that, but we should do that in the summer. We want to do it with the Queen Kitties. That's a summertime thing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we could.
This has got me. Whatever this was keefy as fuck, because it clogged my grinder, and it is proving to be very, very strong. It's a mix between the Ninja biscuits and the White 99. It had to be the Ninja biscuits.
Yeah, who's the because this is all I was like they actually put who the farm is?
7-5 Farms Ninja biscuits. RJJ. I don't know what that is either. soon enough, we'll be growing our own. So it's fine. They're going to rip up the carpet soon down here. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. Anyways, you guys, be nice to yourself. Put your mask on before assisting others. If you got to cry, cry. If you got to hug yourself, hug yourself. Whatever you need to do. Take care of you. Make sure you love you first, because really, I got to tell you, it is pretty fucking awful if you don't put yourself first. It's pretty
Cultivate that love.
fucking awful.
Don't cultivate the right kind of love. Don't give in to the bullshit.
No, listen. I'm
Cultivate the love.
Cultivate love that you need, but never, ever, ever be ashamed of loving the way you love. Never be ashamed of that. Never beat yourself up for that.
Don't hide it.
Love the way you love, and if people aren't meant to be in that, and they're not going to be there, and well, that's the way it goes. Huh?
You can still love them.
You can still love, and it's nothing wrong with that. Love is never something to be ashamed of.
Never.
I want you guys to know that.
And you deserve it.
Personal experience.
You deserve it.
You deserve it. You're worthy of it.
Cultivate it.
We love you. And thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Thanks for watching after the fact, wherever you're watching, however you're watching. We appreciate you. We love you. And thanks for your support. And we'll see you next time. We'll stay lifted and try a chamoy pickle.
Ideas. Hit me up if you want to. Way better than how they tell you.